Beginning in 2009, the Anita Boon Pro Am is the second biggest event on the New Zealand professional women's golf calendar. Co-sanctioned with the ALPG, the 2017 edition attracted a 33-strong field from both sides of the Tasman and also pros from the USA. The Anita Boon Pro Am plays an important role in New Zealand women's golf, inspiring young Kiwi touring pros, and is seen as a launching pad to the world tours.
There's a number of playing opportunities out there, and playing is what's key for our future stars from New Zealand. This is the 9th event and one of the richest prize purses on the Australian Ladies Golf Tour. It now means that we see the future stars coming up and giving them those playing opportunities and pathways to bigger events.
The Anita Boon Pro Am features a number of young Kiwi pros looking to ultimately join Lydia Ko on the LPGA Tour, and each is plotting a different path to get there. One of them is Munchin Key. The rookie pro wrapped up a decorated amateur career in New Zealand, winning the New Zealand Amateur, leading her Auckland province to multiple interprovincial titles and claiming 4 Charles Tour crowns. Key is now looking for similar success on the China Ladies Pro Tour.
I was feeling quite confident at the end of last year, after winning Toro. So I actually went into the Q school as an amateur and then decided I'd turn pro if I got a full card, and that's what happened. So yeah, it's definitely something very different because I'm on my own over there and I have to manage everything. But the strength of field there, it's definitely a lot harder, and everyone's competing for money, and that's something that I have to cope with.
Blazing a different trail to the top of the professional game is Jenna Hunter. A Charles Tour winner herself, Hunter got her grounding in pro golf as an instructor before turning her attention to the LPGA Tour.
I decided to do my traineeship first, just to basically have a backup. Sort of my mum's rules. So yeah, that was pretty good. I learned a lot about my own game and the golf swing, which is a good lead up, I think. And yeah, I've been to Q school a couple of times, but wasn't successful. A little bit of nerves and a little bit of heat. It's quite daunting, to be honest. There are about 350 girls and they all want the same thing, and everyone has good golf swings, so you have to go out with a bit of confidence and obviously playing good golf because the standard of golf is a lot higher. But yeah, I plan to go again next year to the States and give it a bit of a crack.
Another using the Anita Boon Pro Am to jumpstart their professional aspirations is Hani Song. The Akarana Open champion was one of New Zealand's top amateurs before setting her sights on the Korean Tour in 2015.
At first, I went to Korea. I wanted to try on that stage. Yeah, that was a good experience, but then when I tried to stay there, it was very hard. Like, all the traveling, and golf is very expensive in Korea. So I just decided to come back and took a bit of time off golf. Yeah, just worked up for a little bit, studied for a little bit, but then decided that golf is what I really like to do. I was really nervous coming back to competitive golf, but playing in the Anita Boon sort of gave me the idea that I can actually compete out there again with the top players, so it was a good starting point for me. So yeah, I hope I can keep doing this for as long as I like to.
All 3 young pros have aspirations to emulate New Zealand's #1 Lydia Ko and earn their keep on the LPGA Tour. And Ko herself got her first taste of pro golf at the Anita Boon Pro Am, although at a very different stage of her career.
Lydia played the first time in 2010 when it was out at Huapai. Huapai was where Anita Boon played all her amateur golf, so that's where the event originated. And it was great to have Lydia out there as a future star of the game, and obviously she's lived up to that.
Before Ko flew the New Zealand flag on the world stage, it was Lynette Brookie. The Wellingtonian won 4 times during a stellar career on the Ladies European Tour. So she knows just what it takes for the next wave of Kiwi touring pros to make the big step from New Zealand to the world tours.
It's always tough, and I think that the Kiwi mentality gives us the benefits of going out there, roughing it a little. I went to Europe, second top qualifier, and then I went out there, first 2 tournaments, missed cut, ran out of money. Basically, I only took $10,000 with me. I said to my manager, I'm coming home. She goes, do 1 more, and if you don't play well, you can come home. And I came second, so, that's it. All you have to do is go out there and say, okay, it's 1 more chance. And you go out there, and if you just give it that more focus, things happen.
As well as staging the Anita Boon Pro Am, the New Zealand Professional Women's Golf Trust offers a scholarship to young female professionals to make the leap into touring life that little bit easier.
We have the KFC Golf Scholarship, and for the last 3 years, Liv Cheng's been the beneficiary of that, and that's helped fund her years on the Symetra Tour. It's not even about comfort, it's literally about being able to turn up at the event and being able to afford to play. There's no luxuries there with the money that it provides. It's honestly giving her those opportunities to be able to compete when she needs to.
While Ko and Cheng are plying their trade stateside, Lynette Brookie believes those young Kiwis teeing it up at the Anita Boon Pro Am should find their own way to the top of the women's game, as she did in Europe.
Yeah, I do tell them to try everything, because America's great, of course, but it ain't everything. And sometimes I think if you go out there and just try the Australian tour, it's a great golf courses, great people. Hit Japan, hit the Asian markets. I think everywhere golf is superb, because the golf courses are made to play for professionals. You've got the best golf courses in the world, no matter where you are.
And the Anita Boon Pro Am was won by Australia's Sarah Kemp, who took the winner's share of $30,000, winning by 4 shots from New Zealand's Hani Song. And fellow Kiwi Munchin Key had one of her best performances as a rookie pro with a 4th place finish at the North Shore Golf Club. Catch Holden Golf World Thursdays and Saturdays.